Here at Cleveland Clinic Courts, Cavs have just finished shoot-around. The Hawks finished shoot-around earlier as well. It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals tonight. Chris Fedor, Chris Haynes, and Joe Vardon to talk about this one. Before we get into the game and dive deeper, what is the status, Chris, of Kyrie? Is he going to give it a go tonight as the Cavs look to close out the Hawks?
I would highly doubt that he would give it a go. They're still listing him as questionable, a game-time decision. It's gamemanship by David Blatt and the Cavaliers organization. Don't want to reveal too much, thinking that they will give the opponent some type of competitive edge. I don't know what type of competitive edge the Atlanta Hawks can have at this stage in the series, but I would expect them not to play.
All right, the other guy that obviously everybody is wondering about, LeBron-James, he limped to the podium. Took him about 90 minutes to get from the locker room to the podium after Game 3. What's LeBron's status? How's he looking going into Game 4?
He's locked in. He's ready to go. He had a good spirit about him today. You know, physically, it's hard to really put a handicap on it. He's hurting. He's got a full apparatus at his house of treatment that he can go through. I think he's better than he was the other night, but this isn't about being hurt for him now. It's about his mental approach, and he knows he wants to close this out tonight.
Cavs had an opportunity, Chris, to close out Boston in Game 4, did that. Had an opportunity to close out Chicago on the road, Game 6, did that. Does the mindset change for this closeout game, being that it's the Eastern Conference Finals?
No, I don't think so. I may sound dumb, but I think the Hawks still have a little bit of fight in them. I don't know if it's enough to win the game, but Al Horford, what he said post-game after that game, after getting ejected, and he made some comments this morning, he seems motivated. It seems like this team still has some type of resolve. But with that being said, I still think the Cavaliers are going to finish this thing out. I think they understand the rest that is waiting if they can do this. And LeBron-James, man, they're 3-0 in closeout games, in this postseason. So LeBron has a great record history as far as closing out games when he has to. I expect it to get done.
Did you say fight or fire?
I said fight.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you said fire so we can do a Fire and Desire reference from your story the other night, which was fantastic.
Speaking of fire and desire, Matthew Dellavedova plays with a whole bunch of that, and he's been in the news lately. Yeah. A lot of people have been talking about Delly. A lot of people have been talking about Al Horford. He was ejected from Game 3, but he is going to play tonight. No further suspension for Horford, so he'll be in action for the Hawks. Is that the right call by the league, Joe?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I don't think he should have been suspended for tonight. At the same time, I feel like what happened the other night in terms of him being ejected was the right call. I'm confused as to why Delly was given a technical. I think that it was more.
Everybody is.
Yeah, because if you see the tape, it is clear. Horford pulled him over Damari Carroll, and Dellavedova had no choice but to fall down, and he happened to bump into Horford's legs. That's no fault of his own. I don't know how else you explain that.
Game 4 tonight, Cavs and Hawks. Cavs with a chance to close it out. Give me your prediction there, Chris.
I would say the Cavaliers close it out in dramatic fashion. 100-72.
Oh, my goodness. A blowout from Chris Haynes. How about you, Joe?
99-73.
Okay, both them think it's going to be a blowout.
And that kind of defeats my purpose when I say I think the Hawks have some fight in them still.
28-point fight. They'll have it within 30, everybody.
They'll have fight the first half. That's what I meant.
Oh, and then they're going to lose by 28 in the second half. So a bad second half coming for the Atlanta Hawks. I think it's going to be a little bit closer, but I think the Cavs get it done. I actually think the Hawks are coming into this thing confident, surprisingly confident. I think they feel like if they would have had Horford in the second half, they would have won that game in Game 3. But I think the Cavs have more firepower, and I think that's been the story of the series without Kyle Korver. I don't think Atlanta has enough. So LeBron-James gets it done again, averaging a triple-double so far in the Eastern Conference Finals. Continue to check out cleveland.com/Cavs for all of the latest from shoot-around today and before the game tonight, as the Cavs have a chance to hang a banner tonight. Not the banner that they're looking for, but a banner. A conference championship banner. For Joe Vardon and Chris Haynes, I'm Chris Fedor. Talk to you tonight from the Cube. Later.